Hey y'all, hope everyone's doing well. So in today's video, we're going to do some long-term storage of pasta noodles, and we're going to do it 3 different ways, and actually 4 different ways. So make sure you stay to the end of the video. There's some pretty good information in here that I think you will find very useful, especially if you're new to the preparedness community. This will just help you along, have food on hand. If you like to eat pasta, you can store it for a really long time. Okay, so like I said at the intro of this video, we're going to be storing pasta noodles long term, and we're going to do it a few different ways. You have a few different options, and I'm going to go through those options in this video. So the first way we're going to do it is we're going to take the brown paper bag, and we're going to use a vacuum sealer bag, and just like we did with the flour, we're going to go ahead and put the pasta noodles inside of the brown paper bag because they have sharp edges and they will definitely poke through this. And they can poke through mylar bags if they're not a thick enough milled mylar bags. Trust me, I've had things fail, and you learn from our mistakes. So I'm trying to save you a little bit of time, a little bit of money, and definitely some frustration. So I'm going to go ahead and put my pasta noodles in here, and we'll go ahead and get this vacuum sealed, and you can see how it turns out. Okay, so all I'm going to do is open up my pasta. This is more mini tin pasta. I did a video, and there's a description, or there's an end card up above where you can see how I used my brake bleeder to preserve these. So it's pretty simple. I wrote on here the date and what it is. I'm going to fold the bag over. I pre-cut my vacuum seal bag, and all I'm going to do is put it in here, just like so, and we'll go ahead and get it vacuum sealed. Okay, so you hear my machine spinning up right now, and it just finished. It is in the process of sealing. Once this is sealed, you'll notice on the bag that there's not pokey sticking out from the shells. It's a really neat way to store, and as you can see, there's no airlift in this, and I did not use an oxygen absorber in this, but I'm getting ready to use an oxygen absorber when I use the mason jar. If you don't have a vacuum sealer and you don't have a brake bleeder, you can always use an oxygen absorber. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, so now we're going to do the pasta shells. This is mediums. I haven't done these before. I have my oxygen absorber. I'm going to put about half in. I'm going to take my oxygen absorber, place it in here. You can put it on the top. I always put it in the middle of my food. As I said, I haven't done these in a mason jar yet. So I have my food in here. I have my mason jar. I'm just going to take the lid, place it on, screw it on, and set it and forget it. That's it. It's stored long term. Very simple. Okay, so the last way we're going to store these is we're going to use a mylar bag. This is one of the ones I got from Harvest Right with my machine. And I went ahead and dated it and marked it. Always mark your food so you know what you're tearing into. These are Celentini. They're noodles. Let's go ahead and open the box. And we're going to go ahead and put these in here. Okay, so now that I have these in here, we're going to take an oxygen absorber. I'm not vacuum sealing these with the machine, doing my little hack that I used before. Close that lid back up. Take your oxygen absorber. I stuff it down in there. About down in the middle. And I take my flat iron, and I'm going to go ahead and seal this up. Get out what air I can. And that's it. Now you have pasta sealed in your mylar bags. This is I believe this is a 5 mil mylar bag. That's about the limit you can use to store, I call them pokies, like objects, you know, food that you're storing that has sharp edges on it. If you only have 4 mil bags, I would put it in the brown paper bag if you're using the mylar, to stop it from poking through and breaking the seal. So it's relatively simple. So I hope this video was helpful. There's a lot of different ways you can store food long term. It's a really simple project. It's something you can do every time you go to the store. Just if you can start small, if you're new to this, if you can go and if there's a buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one 50% off, go ahead and get some extra pasta, buy some brown paper lunch bags, and you can store your food in mason jars. If you don't have a vacuum sealer, you know, there's a lot of different ways you can do this. I'll be putting out some more videos on some more tricks you can use. You don't have to spend a lot of money, but I would definitely start getting the food. It's going to get expensive. This is a wheat product. Wheat is going up. It's going to get worse. So please hit the like and subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, I really appreciate it. If you have friends that don't know how to do this, share it with your friends. And the people that are subscribing, everybody, I really appreciate it. You're helping the channel immensely. This takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and thank you for watching. And all the items that I used, I'll go ahead and put a link to Amazon in the description below, because that's pretty much where we got everything except my mason jars. You can go to Walmart, your local store, and because it's canning season, or they're starting to sell the canning products. It's not canning season, but every store I've been into has mason jars. So if you don't have them, start buying them now. They're about 12 bucks a dozen for the quarts, and they'll come in handy. Trust me, folks. I appreciate everybody watching this. AV Prepping out.